Peace, peace. Welcome back to the Space Beyond Infinity with our No Limitations on this figured out as real mystic, and I'm back with another vlog. How are y'all doing today? I got one ponytail. I had to take the other one off because my daughter kept laying on my head and pulling my hair. And now I feel like I look crazy. My locks are kind of at a space to where they're not long enough for the styles that I feel like I want. And I'm just like, either put them in ponytails or let them hang. But when I put them in ponytails, I be worried about the front of my head because, yeah, y'all see that? I'm starting to be all bald-headed in the front. Yeah. Postnatal hair loss. But also, all of my kids have had their turn at pulling at the front of my hairline. So, that's a thing. And I really want to grow the hair in the front of my head, but I want to say I don't know what to do, but it's this oil that my grandmother recommended to me a few years ago, and I used it in my hair, and my hair grew. So I think that I should try to use some of that oil at the front of my head to try to get that together. They say rosemary helps your hair grow, and I feel like it has helped my hair grow, but because I've been making rosemary oil, I feel like it has made my hair grow, but I need just something extra attention up in here. I don't like what? And then also like, is it because I haven't been having enough vitamins and nutrients? I'm trying to get the words out. They're trying to get stuck. I don't know, but I've been making sure that we are getting sea moss gel. So, and I need to order some more Celtic salt and elderberries. But I have to wait for that to come with my man. I am cleaning up my kitchen because no food gets served out of my kitchen if it's not clean. I mean, well, these pizza boxes are literally from 2 nights ago. Crazy. They was in the oven though, so yeah. I haven't used my oven. I have to order the gas for the gas company to come by and get us some gas. So I've just been doing food that I don't have to cook for the last 3 days. But I'm gonna be ordering gas today. We get so used to having hot showers that, which is crazy because we're in Mexico and it's hot. We want to go from the heat to more heat. But a good hot shower will help. Like once you get out, your body will regulate to the temperature in the space. The space won't seem as hot as it was. But I enjoy cold showers. But the thing is, when I have hot water, I don't opt out for the cold showers. But I enjoy a nice cold shower, especially at the start of the day or in the middle of the day. What do you need? Right. I don't want to be disturbed. Go ahead, back in the room. Have my time to myself. Go in the kids' room. You know, go in your room. I want to chill out here because you know I'm in the kitchen and you trying to see what's up. And I ain't doing nothing but cleaning. We have a scheduled time for when breakfast is around these parts. That gives me enough time to tend to myself and do what I need to do for myself before I get to serving everybody else. Set scheduled breakfast time. And it's at 11 o'clock. And it gives everybody a chance to have enough water and hydrate their bodies before we put something else in. Most of the time, we wake up at like 8:30 to 9 o'clock, and everybody's up until breakfast time. We're drinking water. Unless it's a day that I feel like, you know, we didn't really eat much the night before, and everybody's probably hungry and we should have something sooner. But yeah. I still have another box. We got our breakfast time. And the kids sometimes will hound me until it is breakfast time. Well, they used to do that, but since I told them what time breakfast is and I set a breakfast time, they really don't bother me much about, is it time to eat? Is it time for breakfast? Is it, can we? Because the thing about kids is, right, they will go grocery shopping with you, or they will see that you bought groceries and then they will want to eat it just because they know it's there and not because they're hungry. And I'm not saying that people don't wake up and be hungry. I'm just saying at any point of time of day, if kids know that something is there, they're gonna ask for it. Like if they know that I bought chips yesterday for a snack today, they're gonna ask for chips when they wake up. And they're gonna keep asking for the chips until it's time for them to have the chips. So having certain times for certain stuff helps a lot. For me, being the mother of 4 children. So everybody knows what time breakfast is. Everybody knows what time breakfast is. Especially, it helps out, especially when I really gotta need some time to figure out what I'm going to feed us for breakfast because I did not prepare the day before. And it makes it easier. Most of the time I am prepared, but there are days where we went out to the beach and we came home in the evening and I didn't spend the day trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for the next day. I just decided to focus on the present. You know? And it helps with those days because if I wake up early enough, I have ample enough time to figure out, okay, do I need to go up to the OXXO? Do I need to order some groceries? Do I need to, what do I have in here? What can I work with? What can I do? You know? But anyway. We're just gonna start with me, you know? Because everybody's been chilling for a long time, and then I finally came in the kitchen and started a vlog, and now everybody's wanna come out the room, and everybody wanna yell and argue about stuff. Kids are crazy. I'm not gonna make that a big deal, honestly. I'm not really tripping about it. It's whatever. They in their own room. It's everybody done started today. The baby is in a room by herself sleeping. Nobody's in there together, so that's what really counts. Nobody's in the room with the baby who's yelling. So, whatever. I mean, but it is early in the day. Like, why do we have to argue at the start of the day? The day just started. How are y'all already arguing? You better smush down them jugs before you put them in your tray. My daddy taught us, break down your boxes, smush down your jug. Don't be putting up big ass things in the trash. Wasting space. Y'all. What's today, Monday? Tomorrow my brother should be sending me some money, and I'm gonna take that money and put it aside to help put towards paying for the internet. So we can get some Wi-Fi in this bitch. I was gonna use it to buy this, cause I was wanting to buy myself a crock pot for my birthday, and that just never freaking happened. Because it just, everything's been everything. But whatever. I think I'd rather have internet first, because I can always just cook on my stove. The crock pot is really, I need it. I want it and I need it, but I can wait 2 weeks to get the crock. I can wait 2 more weeks to get a crock pot. If something else doesn't come up. But y'all, my mother-in-law bought me a wash machine the other day, and I'm so happy. Thankful to my mother-in-law. All of my parents are very wonderful. Yes, my mother-in-law bought me a wash machine. Now we can wash clothes at home. I don't have to take all of the kids to the laundromat. We don't have to sit there all together for 2 hours washing clothes in a facility. So that's great. I'm so thankful for that. And I could be able to just wash stuff on hand without having to worry about like scheduling a day to go to the laundromat and all of the jazz, okay? Yes, we have a wash machine, and I am so thankful and grateful for it. My parents, like I said, my parents are great. When I first moved in my house, both my parents gave me $100 each, and my mother-in-law, because my dad bought me this stove. My mom sent me some money. It was really supposed to be for a new fridge, but I didn't get a new fridge, and it just is what it is. Or to help with getting a new fridge, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It just helped with getting other, little house stuff. And my mother-in-law, she just bought us a wash machine, and I'm so grateful. Like, I truly appreciate all of my parents. They have been such a big help in this last month and a half. So yeah. My mama sent me $100 when I moved into this house, and then she sent me another $50 the next week after for my birthday. I love my mom. My mom is like the shit, period. But anyway, my mother-in-law just bought a washing machine. I'm so excited. I wash clothes. I've been washing clothes, y'all. It came right on time. I needed to wash clothes too. So yeah. Let me take the trash out. Yeah. So I put this little trash can outside because you're supposed to put your trash out on the street or not on the street, but like on the front of your house for the trash people to come pick up. And I noticed that these cats be coming and digging in our trash. So I put out this trash can that was here already, and I put that out there. I want to get a bigger one, like an actual, that closes. But people be throwing their trash in there, and it's kind of annoying because they won't take it if it's not in the bag. So it's like they will literally take the bags out and put whatever else it is back in there. Like they literally will not take it if it's not in the bag. And it's like, y'all know that. Y'all know that. So why are y'all just throwing y'all trash in my trash can? Knowing they ain't not about to take that shit. And I gotta dig through the trash to put y'all trash. Like, that's disgusting. I don't wanna do that. And then you put up a sign and I don't think people's gonna care for real. So what do you do? I could bring the trash can in on the side right here. We have a gate. I could bring it in right here and just, take the trash out, and then when it's time, take it out to the curb. That might have to be my new routine. Finding solutions. My mother-in-law also offered to buy the kids like a bed. She was like suggesting a bunk bed, which I thought about that, and I kind of would like that because when we have all the kids and Theora's here, then she could sleep on the top bunk, and then she could sleep on the top bunk with Raji, and then Zakari and Yajrita could sleep on the bottom bunk. And then when she's not here, Zakari could sleep on the top bunk, and Raji and Yajrita could sleep on the bottom bunk. But I don't really like the idea of a bunk bed because I don't want nobody to roll off. And when I started looking up bunk beds, all of them that I saw were not set up to protect the kids from rolling over. Only one of them, and it looked more girly, and I didn't want that. So I don't know about a bunk bed. I think it makes more sense to get a same size bed that's the same size as what we're sleeping on now, and I think that that'll be big enough to fit them, and then just put that in their room, and then they could just sleep on that. Or we can have like two beds adjacent from each other, like instead of one on top of the other, we can have like this. I think that'll be good too. I think the point was to try to make sure that the kids have their own space and that they're separated. But the thing is, what I realized, I'm not quite sure if they are 100% ready to leave from sleeping everybody together. And if I get them a bed to where they can all sleep together, that will help the adjustment. That will help them with adjusting to sleeping in their own space, because they will all still be together. They just won't be in my room. And also, well, I think that's one reason why I would get just one mattress for everybody to sleep on. But the idea of having two separate mattresses and then like laying like that together, you know what I mean? Like, how the sectional couch is in the room, like a bed, like beds set up that way. I think that would be cool too. I like the idea of that. And then that gives the boy him his own bed, and the girls then a bed to share. The girls are not really, the girls are smaller age. Zakari is older. And so in my mind, right, if he's just now leaving to go be in his own bed in his own space, like they haven't hit that age yet. So I just feel like them sharing a bed just makes more sense right now. Especially for the room layout. I'm not trying to give them everybody their own room. Like, I'm not ready to give him his own whole room. And I don't think he's ready to have his own whole room. I'm not ready for that yet. I want the kids to all have one space where they are doing whatever, and then the other room to be a guest room when we have guests. But when we don't have guests, I'm really trying to make that space just for me to have my own space. I really want to get me a pole, and it's not because I want to be sexy or sexual. I never really liked being called sexy. Do y'all know that? Even when my man calls me sexy, it doesn't get me all hype and shit. I don't like the idea of being sexualized, because I was taken advantage of sexually before I knew what sexual energy was. I don't really like the idea of sexy. I can be sexy. I like being sexy. I like being sensual. I like being sexual. But I don't fully like the idea of being sexualized, So I'm not getting a pole so I could be this sexy stripper. I'm getting it because I feel like the flow and the movement of me spinning around and just those like hanging off of it and stuff like that, I feel like that will feel like make my energy feel more free to move in that motion. I feel like that motion will feel freeing. So that was the original plan, but I don't know. We will see. And then you know, because I was like, if I can get y'all some skates and y'all can use y'all room to skate around in, but if we put a bed in there, then it's gonna be less room to skate around in. So that space will be just a space. The third room will be a guest room, but it also will be just a space for the kids to be comfortable to play, or me to be comfortable and play, or just sit and chill and just have a space that's not my bedroom. A room to just be creative, a room to be free and fun. And I want to get a couch bed, a pull-out couch bed. I feel like would be better, and put that in there so when we do have guests, then they can pull out the bed. But when they're not here, we could put it away, and it could be a couch in there, and we can sit and chill on the couch if we need to. But there's still space in the room to move around and do stuff. And now, if we put a mattress or 2 mattresses in the kids' room, then they have that room to skate around in with their skates. I'm gonna get a dining table. I wasn't gonna get a dining table at first, but I'm gonna get a dining table for all of us to sit together and eat dinner. Because the kids have a table that they can sit and eat at. But I just feel like I'm more so ready for us to have like dinners where we're sitting down at a table and eating together. I noticed that I love just laying in my bed and eating. That is such a Cancer vibe for me. A good meal, a nice comfortable bed, and a show to watch, period. Love it. But also I feel like that's not good for my digestion, and I don't want to keep encouraging that for my kids. And we need a dining table so we can all sit together and eat. Yeah. So we're gonna get a dining table and a couch and a TV stand in the living room, and I'm gonna have a TV in my room, and we're not putting a TV in the kids' room or the guest room. We only need 2 TVs, that's good. The kids, if they wanna watch TV, they can watch TV in the living room. If they wanna watch something while they're in their room, they can have their tablets. That makes sense to me. The guests, if they wanna watch something, they can watch it in the living room. Or watch it on their phone. I don't need a TV in the guest room. I don't need a TV in the kids' room. I do feel like I need a TV in my room, which I don't really, because I can watch on my phone. But, you know, because why not? But these are my ideas, and I definitely need a new refrigerator. I'm getting a new refrigerator. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one, but I'm getting me a new refrigerator, period. That's gonna happen. It just don't need to happen right now. And I had to let go of the idea of it happening right now. Like when I moved into this house, I was really trying to rush certain stuff that I didn't realize I was rushing it. And I could have took my time with it. Like, this is a good stove, but also I love the oven. The oven bakes perfectly. It's so perfect for baking. And it's just so cute. When I open it up, it's just so small and just perfect. So cute. I could put my little baking cookie sheet in there like a rack. It fits in just like the rack. I love this little stove. It's cute. But the tops, the burners, don't put out enough gas. I feel like the burners don't flame up as much, and it takes longer to cook, and it doesn't, like, there's no searing something. There is no searing for real, unless you just leave it for a long time. But this it takes a while to cook on the top of this. I don't really like it. This is a secondhand stove, of course, but I love the oven. I love the oven. It bakes perfectly, perfect for baking. I think I'm gonna just roll with it. Anywho, yeah. I gotta move on to doing the dishes. What's up? Cause what's up? Huh? What you saying? Cookies? No. We can't have cookies. Not for breakfast, no. We're gonna have a smoothie first. When it's time. But it's not time yet. Probably not. Probably not. Because we're gonna have yogurt after a smoothie. And then we'll probably have cookies after that. Yeah.
Then we're gonna have bananas after.
No, we're gonna put these bananas in our smoothie. You see these? These are bananas that you put in a smoothie or banana bread. You don't eat these bananas. I mean, you could, but y'all wouldn't like them because they're too soft. Not fresh enough. Now, dead weight. Thank you. Dead weight. Do it. It's not time. Right now I'm cleaning up my kitchen. And when I'm done, it'll probably be time. So go drink you some water and go finish playing. You'll be all right. She's the smallest one. She doesn't really know how to tell time. So, but Raji does. Raji knows what time it is. She be like, it's 11 o'clock. It's breakfast time. I'm like, okay. The only thing is, they think that since 11 o'clock is breakfast time, breakfast should be served exactly at 11 o'clock on the dot. And that's not what that means, for real. That just means that you should be receiving your breakfast soon, because it's 11 o'clock. But like I said, before 11, it's time for me to clean. It's time for me to tend to my body and my mind. Clean up my kitchen, clean up my house, clean up tables, get everything physically that needs to be prepared before I serve you. I need to get all of that ready. And then I can serve you your breakfast. So we're getting into that. The big kids know when it's time for breakfast. They know when it's time for their last sips of water before bed. They know when it's time for bed. I set a bedtime alarm, but the kids keep trying to push past the bedtime alarm lately. And I think we need a reset. Because they've been like, the bedtime alarm is like 11 o'clock. I set a second alarm at 11:30 because while I was pregnant, I would fall asleep. And I would need to be woken up to put the kids to sleep. Because everybody would just be sitting there on their tablets watching. And I had to wake up and shut it down. But yeah. Those are the times for the alarms. And they lately been like, can we stay up longer? Can we stay up longer? Can we stay up longer? So every day is like, can we stay up longer? And every day I've been letting them stay up longer. And now we've been going to sleep at 12 most of the time. I mean, I can't say most of the time. Most of the time we've been going to sleep at 11 o'clock. I mean, at 11:30. But like I said, bedtime is 11. So most of the time we go to sleep at 11:30. Majority of the time. And then sometimes we go to sleep at 12. And it don't need to be like that. It need to be, majority of the time we're going to sleep at 11. And sometimes we go to sleep at 11:30. And rarely we go to sleep at 12. That's what it is. But I think I'm going to change it. That way, I think I'm going to move everything up an hour. And we're going to go back to going to sleep at 10. 10 o'clock. That's when I start getting sleepy. I start getting sleepy, shoot. Y'all want me to be up kicking it. But they got a lot more energy than I do. They're children. Me, I'm the mom who did all the work during the day. There are a bunch of kids who haven't got out of the house all day. Of course they have a lot more energy than me. And I be wanting to take them out, but at the same time, I don't like being out here like that. And they don't like being out here like that. My kids like being in the house. They sure do. They like being in the house. We go out and be out and they be like, can we go home now? I'll be like, sure, let's do it. Let's go home. They were like, I can't wait to get home. Me either. Come on, let's go. Let's go get in our bed and be comfortable. Marquise love it here. Anyway. Yeah, but that's life. That's my little spiel. I guess I ain't got no like real words today. Oh, here's a word my man dropped on me the other day or yesterday, and it was so powerful that our phones my phone started glitching and hung up when he said this. We was talking about the tree outside we have out front and the branches. Like there's a branch that's trying to grow in all low and stuff. And I was like, I'm gonna cut it because people have to duck or swivel around it when they walking past. So I'm gonna cut it, which I'm about to do this when I get off of this video. And I was like, but I've been feeling a little weird about cutting, on the tree. And I'm like, but even though when you prune a plant, it's able to grow better. And I was on my way in the house when I said this, and I was looking up at the tree, and I saw a branch that was the highest branch on the tree, and it just grows so high that I really didn't even notice it before. And I pointed it out, and he was like, the branches below gotta get cut so that the tree can grow higher. The tree wants to grow up higher into the sky. The tree wanna go higher. But it's too busy producing energy to the branches below. You gotta cut the branches off that's below so the tree can go high. And I was like, oh, that just hit me because all of the stuff that's just like lower vibrational, it's time to let go of it. All of the stuff that's on the lower level that you're already grown past, it's time to let go of it so that you can go beyond, so that you can grow higher, so that you can go to the next level. Like you have to let go of the things that's on the current level. You have to be okay with saying, all right, I did what I needed to do here. Now it's time to go. And those words just echoed in me. Maybe there's a few things from the old house that could go, that I could let go of. I'll see what else I can let go of so that I can move forward and grow higher and go higher and go to the next level. It's more comfortable in my home, in my space. But I'm gonna leave it there. Y'all have a beautiful, wonderful, magical, and amazing experience.